Welcome to Aptitude for Placements, and my name is Ranjit. I have conducted this aptitude training program at various engineering colleges all over India, and every year thousands of students get placed by attending this aptitude training program. Here you will find all the questions that are commonly encountered in most of the aptitude tests. These are the questions that keep on repeating in many of these tests. So just familiarize yourself with all these questions and you will have a clear advantage when you attempt your actual placement test. Let's start. Person A can run 200 meters in 20 seconds and B can do it in 25 seconds. So we'll just write down that data here. A can do 200 meters and A requires 20 seconds and B can do it in 25 seconds. Now the question is, in a 1 kilometer race, person A will beat B by how much distance? Now they are running a 1 kilometer race. Now 200 into 5 is 1000 meters. 1000 meters is same as 1 kilometer. So if you make the distance 5 times, 200 into 5, it will be 1000 meters or 1 kilometer. Now if distance is doubled, then the time required will also double. Now from 200 to 1000 meters, the distance has been made 5 times. So time required will also be 5 times. So in 20 seconds, A will do 200 meters. So to do 1000 meters, A will require 20 into 5, that is 100 seconds. And if you calculate for B, 25 into 5, 125 seconds for B. Now the question is, in a 1 kilometer race, A will beat B by how much distance? So A will complete the full 1 kilometer or 1000 meters in 100 seconds. And B will require 125 seconds. So you can see that after A has completed a full 1 kilometer, B requires an extra 25 seconds. So after A has completed the race, B requires an extra 25 seconds. So we'll just calculate the distance covered by B in 25 seconds. What is the distance covered by B in 25 seconds? Here it is mentioned B can do 200 meters in 25 seconds. So in 25 seconds, B will do 200 meters. So after A has completed the race, B requires another 25 seconds. And in these 25 seconds, B will actually do 200 meters. Which means that when A completes the race, B will be 200 meters behind. And to do these 200 meters, B will require 25 seconds. So when A completes the race, B will be 200 meters behind. So in a 1 kilometer race, A will beat B by 200 meters. That is option C, 200 meters. Person A can run a kilometer in 3 minutes and 10 seconds and B in 3 minutes and 20 seconds. So we'll just represent that data here. Now 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. So 1 kilometer or 1000 meters, A requires 3 minutes and 10 seconds. 3 minutes is 180 seconds plus another 10 seconds. So A will require 180 seconds plus 10 seconds, 190 seconds. And B requires 3 minutes and 20 seconds. 3 minutes is 180 seconds plus another 20 seconds also. So 180 plus 20, altogether 200 seconds are necessary for B to do the 1 kilometer or 1000 meters. By what distance can A beat B? That is for the 1 kilometer. Now A can complete the whole race in 190 seconds. B requires 200 seconds. So you can see that B requires an extra 10 seconds. So after A has completed his full race, B requires another 10 more seconds. So first we'll find out the distance traveled by B in 10 seconds. After A has completed his race, B requires another 10 more seconds. So if you look at B, in 200 seconds, B will do 1 kilometer or 1000 meters. In 200 seconds, B will do 1 kilometer or 1000 meters. So in 20 seconds, B will do this. I've divided by 10. Here also I'll divide by 10. So that will be 100 meters. 20 seconds, 100 meters. So in 10 seconds, here half the time. So half the distance, half of 100 meters will be 50 meters. After A has completed the race, that is in 190 seconds, B requires another 10 more seconds. So in these 10 seconds, B will actually do 50 meters. So when A completes the race, B will be 50 meters behind. And to do this 50 meters, B requires 10 seconds. So by what distance can A beat B? When A completes the race, B will be 50 meters behind. So A will beat B by 50 meters. So option A, 50 meters. Person A takes 4 minutes and 50 seconds, while person B takes 5 minutes to complete a race. So we'll just represent all that data here. You have A and B. Now race distance we don't know. So we'll just take it as x meters. Now A takes 4 minutes and 50 seconds. We'll convert it fully into seconds. Now 5 minutes is equal to 300 seconds. That is 1 minute is 60 seconds. So 5 minutes is 5 into 60, 300 seconds. That is 5 minutes is 300 seconds. So 4 minutes and 50 seconds will be 10 seconds less. 10 seconds less than 300 is 290 seconds. So that is the time required for A to complete the race. While person B takes 5 minutes to complete the race. 5 minutes is same as 300 seconds. So A takes only 290 seconds, whereas B takes the full 300 seconds. Person A beats B by 30 meters. Find the length of the race. So when A completes the race, B will be 30 meters behind. A beats B by 30 meters. So when A completes the race, B will be 30 meters behind. And after A has completed the race, B requires another 10 more seconds. So if you look at B, after A has completed the race, B requires another 10 more seconds. So in those 10 seconds, B will do 30 meters. When A completes the race, B is 30 meters behind. And those 30 meters B will cover in 10 seconds. Now the question is find the length of the race. Now B will complete the whole race in 300 seconds. So we'll just find out the distance traveled by B in 300 seconds. What is the distance traveled by B in 300 seconds? In 10 seconds we know B will do 30 meters. 300 seconds means you have multiplied by 30. That is 10 into 30 is 300. So time has been multiplied by 30. So distance should also be multiplied by 30. So 30 into 30, 900 meters. So in 300 seconds, B will complete the race and that race will be 900 meters. So the length of the race will be 900 meters, option C. Person A takes 2 minutes 30 seconds while person B takes 3 minutes to complete a race. So we'll just represent the data here. Now the race distance we don't know. So we will assume it to be x meters. Now A takes 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We'll convert it fully into seconds. 2 minutes is 120 seconds plus 30 seconds, you'll get it as 150 seconds. And B takes 3 minutes. 3 minutes is 3 into 60, 180 seconds. And like this they complete the race. Person A beats B by 60 meters. So when A completes the race, B will be 60 meters behind. That is why we say A beats B by 60 meters. So we'll just calculate for B. After A has completed the race, B requires another 30 more seconds. Now in these 30 seconds, B will do 60 meters. That is because when A completes the race, B will be 60 meters behind. And to do these 60 meters, B requires 30 seconds. 30 seconds more than the time required by A. So if you look at B, in 30 seconds, B will do 60 meters. Now find the length of the race. Now B can do the full length of the race in 180 seconds. So we'll just calculate the distance traveled by B in 180 seconds. So that will be the length of the race. In 30 seconds, B will do 60 meters. In 180 seconds means 30 into 6 is 180. So time has been multiplied by 6. So distance should also be multiplied by 6. 60 into 6. 6 into 6 is 36 into 10. So you will get it as 360 meters. So what is the length of the race? It will be 360 meters, option A. In a 1 kilometer race, A beats B by 35 meters or 7 seconds. So we'll just represent that data. Now A beats B by 35 meters means when A completes the race, B will be 35 meters behind. Now the other information given is A beats B by 7 seconds. A beats B by 7 seconds means after A has completed the race, B requires another 7 more seconds. So after A has completed the race, B requires another 7 more seconds. And in these 7 seconds, B will do the 35 meters and he'll complete the race. So we'll just calculate the speed of B. Now speed of B is in 7 seconds he will do 35 meters. So distance is 35 by time is 7. So his speed will be 5 meters per second. Next, let us calculate the time required by B. Now that is to complete the whole race. The whole race is 1 kilometer. That is distance is 1000 meters by speed is 5. Distance by speed gives you time. So B will require 200 seconds. That is the time required by B. A beats B by 7 seconds means A requires 7 seconds less. B requires 200 seconds and A requires 7 seconds less. So time required by A is equal to 7 seconds less than 200. 200 minus 7, you will get it as 193 seconds. So find the time taken by A to complete the race, 193 seconds, that is option B. Let me briefly explain how to prepare for your aptitude test. First of all, you need to familiarize yourself with all the questions that have been worked out here. These are the questions that keep on repeating in many of the aptitude tests. After that, you need to attempt practice tests. According to me, you need to attempt at least 10 practice tests before your actual placement test. Here, I will be giving you 10 practice tests, and these practice tests will be ideal for you to improve your test scores. The 10 practice tests are available at a cost of only rupees 200. So all that you need to do is make a payment of rupees 200 either through Google Pay or through PhonePe or through Paytm, and you will receive the 10 practice tests. The details of the payment comes next.